Hello. This is a quick live. I wanted to say a couple words. I'll see if anyone will pop on. Hello, Marilyn. Are you at work? I can't remember if you told me it was today or tomorrow that you were working or not. Remember, you said you were going at your in-laws, traveling. Let's see if anyone can join us. Working. Okay, so now beginning working the 4th or 9th. Nice. Hi, Lynn. No worries. I just wanted to pop on like real quick. Today I went shopping and I just wanted to talk a little bit like the like why and how in a little bit of that, and I might no, everything's put away, so I can't do another grocery haul. But I just wanted to talk about a little bit what was the thinking behind all of it. So it's just a quick live. Also, I can give you an update on the channel. From last time, I was just under 500 hours missing. And now I'm just over 400 hours. So it's coming. I know it's going to happen. It's only a matter of days. I have no idea when it's going to happen, but I know it will. But to give you the precise numbers, for those curious out there watching this as a replay, if you're watching this as a replay, write #replay in the comments below so I know that you're watching it on the replay. Let's see. So sub-wise, I haven't really moved. I'm at 1,032. I feel so blessed every time I see that number, 1K. I don't know. We still have today all day and tomorrow all day. So it's like there's an English saying, it's not over until the fat lady sings. So we shall see. Regardless if I don't reach the requirements, and it's only going to happen like in the first week of January, I'm not sad. Hi, Remy. No worries. Okay, since you're here, so 1,032 subs, 3585, 3585, 3585. So 415 minutes, hours. That would be nice if it was minutes. That's what I'm missing. So yeah, hi for 5 minutes. So today we're in renovation here, so my stuff is a little bit all over the place. And I did announce on live before that I was doing the pantry channel, which is going on January 1st till the end of February. And a pantry challenge is basically this one is you decide the rules that you'll be following, but the main goal of this challenge is that you go in your pantry, freezers, fridge, dehydrating goods, and you make an inventory of it. And then for the period of 2 months, you try to live out as much as you can out of the canned goods, preserve food that you have, and everything you have at home, and have a certain budget to for everything else. I don't grow wheat, so I can't be self-sufficient on that. So every week I will be having a budget allocated for a certain amount of loaves of breads, a certain amount of cereals. No, not minutes, hours. It would be awesome if it was just minutes. So it's 415 hours. So cereals, I'll have to buy that. Every milk product, I will have to buy. So that means yogurt, cheese, milk, cream for my coffee, and cream cheese. There is one thing I could do is and sour cream. I found some recipes on online that with milk I can create my own cream cheese and my own sour cream and my own yogurt. So I might try that and just end up buying a lot of milk. But regardless, I will not. I will have to buy milk derived products. So bread, cereals, milk products, dairy, and snacks for the kids. Those will be very important. And I will have a small budget for fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. But I do have some canned and frozen. So I went through my stuff. I'm not done yet, but we were planning on going grocery shopping today. So I stocked up on rice, pasta, frozen vegetables, uh, cream for the coffee, hoping that I will have enough. Hi, Jill. Hoping that I will have enough for at least the month of January. So I only like maybe buy some more. I stocked up on. I did say frozen vegetables, but ironically, the vegetables at Walmart today were, well, they were expensive, but they were not very pretty. Hi, Joanne, welcome. So, when, like, okay, I'm not going to take fresh vegetables, I just decided to go in the section of the freezer in those big bags, like the 750 grams, and the kilo bags were not there. There was nothing there. So, and corn, I already have corn. I don't need corn. So I wanted cauliflower and broccoli and Brussels sprouts. There was none. Hello! Happy New Year's from Florida. Ooh, sun state. No, here it's not sunny. It's gloomy. It's not cold. It's not cold, just above freezing. But it's definitely not, there's no sun. So I do hope that you are blessed with sun. So frozen vegetables, I was not able to get what I wanted. I do have like a big gallon and a half bag of, um, I have a gallon bag of onions, 1.5 gallons of peppers. I have half a gallon of celery, and I have half a gallon of broccoli left from what I've done this summer, and half a gallon of cauliflower. So, Aloni! Thanks for passing by. So that's what I have left. What I have preserved in the summer. So I wanted to like add to that, but there was only those little bags. So that means I'm gonna have to go at Costco and break a little bit the rules on the first week of January, and like catch up on frozen vegetables so I can like I can have frozen fresh vegetables during the challenge. And also to keep me up till at least like where I can start having some seedlings inside the house and transplant them in the high tunnel. No worries. Thank you for passing by. Here, let's see. How warm is it here? Right now, outside, if my phone can actually. Okay, so it's 6 degrees, feels like 4, but in Celsius, that's in Celsius. How do I put it in Fahrenheit? So, Fahrenheit, it's 43 Fahrenheit, feels like 39 here where I am. So it's just above freezing. But since it's like not sunny outside, the humidex is probably very high, so it kind of gets chilly, and the sun's not out. Like I haven't seen the sun in a while, since the polar vortex probably. So 73 is about, well, it's comfortable temperature 73. Thank you, Remy. It's 10. Wow. Okay, so it's higher at your location. So me, it's just a little bit under that. Yeah. So continue on what I was saying. I since I'm in renovation, like all my pantry stuff are a little bit all over the place. Hi, Tiny Tim. I did stock up on a couple of bags of sugar, brown sugar, sorry, cane sugar, and I do my own brown sugar with molasses. And so that I know I stocked up on. I know I don't need flour. I have one bag, so I know that I have to go back because like I'm probably gonna use that bag and a half that I have left, and I stock up on Costco. So those will be the last thing, and maybe like a bag of like cashews or almonds, like two for snacks. And so instead of like splurging on something else, buying something else, so I can make my own snacks. So coffee, flour, um, frozen vegetables. That's gonna be and also paper, Kleenex, and toilet paper. I'm gonna do that Costco haul. I know I'm gonna break the rules, but like there was nothing at Walmart, so I don't know if we're like a lot of us doing this challenge or everyone went shopping in decided to rate to raid the frozen section because the fresh vegetables were not looking good. But that's what I did today, and now that all that is inside my temporary shelves of pantry, I have to do a full inventory of everything I have. Spices, I'm full with the grocery haul I did at OM Food. I did do a grocery haul reveal of OM Food Matters. It's a new bulk organic company that you can order online that's in BC. I filmed that and it's now live on the channel, and I stocked up on all the like usual seasonings and blends that I need. And I do have ginger that's in the freezer. So if I need ginger powder, I can just create it on my own, or just like use fresh ginger. Well, it's frozen, but it's almost as is. So I know that I don't lack that. And baking supplies, I should be good, but I still need to do like a full inventory list of all I have to make sure that I can do this challenge for 2 months and come out of this uh, educated to use up what I have and try new recipes and save money. I think in the end, by doing this, I will save money and I will now know more things to do with the stuff I have preserved and the stuff that I have at home. Is anyone here other than Mama Homemade that's going to do the Three Rivers Pantry channel this year? Can't wait for the windows getting out of the cold room and buy shelves for those kind of things. Rice oils. Your windows are not installed yet? They're still in your sunroom? So that's pretty much what I did today. And after that, it's going to be planning. I did see Lynn from Bucket List Homestead come up with an idea of like meal prepping for an entire week, breakfast, dinner, and lunch. So she has a better understanding of what she has with her inventory that she's made. And with that meal planning, it like makes it easier on herself, like knows when to thaw some meat, when to do what to do. So that's the next step. But I do have to finish the renovation of my pantry. So I have no idea how that will go. But I know it's going to be an interesting January and February because of that. So, what did anyone do today? So, the basement windows arrived this fall. I remember that. I saw your post. And going to be installed in the spring. Ooh, okay. The cold room was safer place to put them. Well, you don't have kids. If I was in your position, I would put them like as far as I can from my kids. Because I wouldn't want an accident to happen. We are making a huge We are making a huge Kroger delivery list for the first week of January. What is Kroger? Is that like Azure Standard? What's Kroger? I'm curious. Let's see what Google has to say. Kroger. Oh, it's a shop. Okay, so it's an online shop. Oh, cool. So it's like a Azure Standard. Nice. I made a list of the meals I can do during the channel, but in no precise order. I think what I'll do is like now we enjoy sloppy joes, like pizzas every Friday night, and like I know that I'm gonna do sloppy joes every 2 weeks, and like shepherd pies maybe like once in January, once in February. What else? Uh, Chili. I'm probably gonna do like once a chili in January, once a chili in February, and I'm just gonna take out my recipes and uh sorry, I just got sidetracked with a post from Joanne. And I'm just gonna go with that. But I do have like all my Fridays already scheduled. I made a list of me. Okay, I have done nothing today. Baked bread yesterday. Well, there's good things of doing nothing. Edit a video and pack wood in mail parcel to BC. That must have been an expensive parcel. I shipped a little tiny box to to New Brunswick. And when the lady told me the price, I was like, "Are you kidding?" And she's like, "Oh no, that's not including the gas surcharge, and that's not including taxes." And then when I gave my card, like my debit card to pay, I'm like, "You're joking." That's a lot of money to send a small parcel. Awesome. I used to hate being delivered at my house, but now, since I'm buying in bulk, I kind of sort of like it a little bit more and more every time. Nothing special today. Still very tired of December. Clean the rabbit hutch as always. Yeah, posting a parcel is expensive. Yeah. Yep. I can attest that. Hi, Tracy. Oh no. I hope it's nothing bad. I'm having a back surgery on January 18th, so I am trying to take it. Good. That's a good thing. Because you need your body to be in as best as it can before you have that surgery. Sending prayers, Tracy. Mama Homemade says the same thing. Okay, and one last thing I also have to do is I do have a lot of canned goods. I didn't do a inventory of everything, but I don't have an inventory of the years prior. I lost that paper, so I need to go and add to my this year inventory what I previously canned, so I can come up with like lunch ideas, dinner ideas with that, and also that will mean I will be using those in like because they say that it's about 18 months like shelf life for canned goods that you do. I'm sure it could last more than that, but I would like to use up those jars as well so that one, I don't lose them, and I will probably need jars. It's going to be starting canning season soon. Like I put bones in my freezer, and I almost have enough to do a pork broth. And this time, my pork broth, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna flavor it so I can like just like do like a brown sauce, but no thickener. So I'm going to be able to use it on hot chickens, in poutines, or like just on chicken. But the only thing that's going to be missing is the roux. So it's going to be the flavored like broth. And then once I'm ready to use it, I'm just going to do a roux, put the liquid there, and I'm going to have like a express brown sauce. So that's the thing I have to do in January, that pork broth, and then the brown sauce starter. Thank you. More prayers sent your way. I bought some much. I bought so much canning lids on Black Friday. That's one thing. I don't calculate that in my grocery budget. It's on my homestead budget. In January, I'm going to go buy a case of lids. And in February, I'm going to go buy a second case of lid because I think I passed through 2 cases of the Dollarama lids. I'm out. I think I have like 1 jar left of chicken, but my freezer is full of meat birds that we raised here. So I know that I have 2 options. I can thaw them and can them, or just use them as is, like thaw them out and cook them. I did separate 10. I think I took 10 of the original time I did the birds, and we cut off the wings, we cut off the in all in different sections of the bird, and I just vacuum sealed them. I'm wondering if at one point I'm gonna pressure can them to free up freezer space, or just leave. I don't know yet. That's a part I'm still not sure. I still have a lot of chicken broth, so that's why I'm not in a rush to do that. Oh yeah, I'm making chicken broth, but that's just through a few things in a pot, put it in a simmer. Yeah. I used to do crock pot. So I would put 2 chickens in my crock pot just like after dinner. Add all my stuff in it, and then water, spices, garlic, onions, whatever I want to put in them. And I used to cook it on low for about 12 to 24 hours. But now I do it in a roaster. So I can do 4 carcasses in there, sometimes 5, and it's a 16 quart. So I do more. I still have a lot of rabbit broth, but still have a lot of bones to process. Probably gravy sauce. Yeah, that's what I want to do. It's like a brown sauce gravy sauce, but without the thickener. That's what I want to do because like I no longer buy that at the store. So every time we want to eat gravy, or like brown sauce or poutine sauce, I have to make it, and it's like 20 minutes that, and then dinner, and it's a lot of like different things I have to do because like I do mostly everything from scratch. So if I had that broth flavored already for that gravy, all I have to do is add the butter and the flour. That would save a lot of time. Like you just throw that and it takes 5 minutes and it's done. That's what I started to love about canning. And I'm actually looking for a pineapple sweet and sour sauce that I can so I can put it like on homemade I don't know how you call it. It's a chicken dish, Asian dish, and they're sweet and sour. So I'm looking for a canned sweet and sour sauce that I can just do the chicken and put it with that and like dip the chicken in that. So that was today's canning recipe that I was looking for next year because it does use up a little bit of tomatoes. Did I catch up on everyone? Do Gérald Tao, that would be amazing. If I could can without the thickener, General Tao, that if someone has a canned recipe for General Tao, I am all ears. I would love to do that. No, sweet and sour is a little bit different than General Tao. Let me see. If I go quick Google, General Tao canning, General Tao sauce. That would be amazing. Sweet Chinese, General Tao sauce canning. Hmm. Like I have one that I do. A recipe that I do, but I can't can it. Well, I don't know if it's safe to be canned. I would have to check. I need to find. I need to try the rabbit broth in the gravy. A few rabbits in the nice. Gotta run. Stay safe, warm. God bless. Same thing to you. And if I don't see you again here on the chat, I hope that your surgery goes well. And after the surgery, you're not too bad, and you're back on your feet soon. It's good and it has easy as chicken. Couldn't you mix bones of rabbits and chicken if like you didn't have enough? And it becomes like bone broth. I want to see. Canning General. No, not so sauce. Tao sauce. Tao. No. If anyone has a tried and true canning recipe for General Tao, let me know. That I would be in heaven. Anyways, I'll look up for that later. Next time. Oh yes, last time we mixed rabbit with lamb bones. Ooh, nice. Now every time I have a piece of meat in anything I'm doing, so if it's beef, it's pork, it's chicken, turkey, lamb, if it's something I've bought from the store, if the I just have like a Ziploc in the freezer after it's cooked and after like I remove all the meat from the bones, I put everything in a bag, and I write that it's pork, chicken, turkey, or like whatever animal it is. And then when my gallon bag is full, I'm gonna do like a small batch of broth. I don't have a lot of beef. I would love to share a beef next year with someone, or like a quarter of a beef or half a beef with someone, and like have all those bones so I can do beef broth. That would be amazing. The beef I have received and the moose I have received, there's not many bones in them. So I'm going to collect everything I can and see if I can do a small batch of beef and moose broth. That, like, I've never done that. I've always bought it. It must taste delicious. With some carrots and vegetables. I do that as well. Now I keep the skins of my onions and I put them in a Ziploc bag and I put it in the freezer. Once I do my broth, I have that. My carrot scraps, I freeze them, but not for the same reason. I have a worm farm for worm castings, and when I'm ready to feed them, I remove them from the freezer, blend them with a little bit of water, and I give that to my worms. Like I keep my carrots, my cucumber, my lettuce, cabbage leaves, what else? Banana peels, and I freeze all of that. And once my worms need to be fed, I just give them that. But if I did not have the worms, I probably would keep the carrots in like the celery ends or whatever vegetables that I can put in my broth. I would freeze them. True, true, true. Um, I didn't think of that. I should keep my carrots, my peels of carrots for my rabbits. It's like when you feed like table scraps to pork, to pigs, they give you bacon. When you feed your table scraps to chickens, they give you eggs and they give you poop at the same time. So, but my worm farm, with the addition I did just before Christmas, I'm really happy that I got the second order, because like those are adults and the ones I got are little babies. It's getting there. And now it's like good, it's established, and after the holidays I will like check it out and see if I need to do adjustments, if I need to add more bedding, if I'm feeding them correctly. I'm gonna do like a I have like a list of things I have to check out if everything's good. So I'm going to do that after the new year, and I can't wait to see when I will be able to separate and create a second colony, because there's only a certain amount of worms that can live in there. And the more colonies I have, the more poop I will have from my worms. Talking about poops. Hmm. Did I catch up on everyone? Yeah. Also on that, hello, Marcy, how are you? On that vlog that I opened my worm and like I showed you a little bit the snowstorm and the tree, I did talk why I am introducing worms in my house. So, and like since we're talking about poop, um, every year I have to make a purchase of compost, and every year things are going up and they charge you to deliver it. We still don't have attachments on my car to like dump the compost in, so we have to pay that $50 every time for the delivery. So by having those worms, my rabbits and my chickens, I am like trying to create at least 50% of my compost. So this year, I'm probably not going to create 50%, but we are trying to establish a system in the spring for my chickens, because chickens, the manure is hot, so you cannot use it right away. It has to be composted at least 9 months to 18 months, depending how you process it. So we need to come up with a system that from the spring all the way to from the winter all the way to the spring, it does this thing, and then in June I can start using that. So that's probably going to be the hardest system, because it needs to be a system that you have for at least 9 months. Or if I want to do it like with the temperature and Justin Rhodes style, flip it every single day, multiple times a day, and have it ready in a month, I don't think I'll have that time. But if we do something for 9 months and then next year I can use it, that would be fun. And now we have rabbits, and like what we'll do is the babies, I have someone that want them, because we no longer harvest bunnies here, and I will just recuperate the investment of the feed by selling the babies to a friend of mine. In the 4, 5, 6 weeks I will have the babies, I will have that manure of the rabbits, and I just need a place to store it so that I can use it. And it's a cold manure, so that will help me reach that goal of 50% self-sufficient on my compost. And the worm casting is something you can add like a pinch of it or like a handful of it around your plants, and that will add nutrients to your soil. So we're still brainstorming. My husband had a couple of ideas, um, but like every year we want to make the garden bigger, so we just want to make sure that the system we come up with is not in the way of the garden. It's not seen either by the neighbors or like have an impact on anyone, and it looks functionable. Well, it's functionable and it looks not too not too DIY. And I don't want anyone to knock on my door and tell me that my compost is a problem. Nice. Did you order your worms? Uh, I want wheat microgreens. Is nice. Microgreens. As soon as the renovations are done, I'm gonna start doing more microgreens inside the house, because like in renovations we are working right next to my growing station, so there's like everything in the air, and I don't feel that comfortable having that much food on the shelves. So as soon as the rough is done and we're just working on like the finishing touches, or whenever we finish our renovation, I have no idea when that's going to happen, but I would like to restart on microgreens. I never tried wheat. Isn't that pellet book um that you were talking about? Um, we have lots of wrigglers in our soil, so I just nice. That's a good thing. I have multiple. I have like two colors, so I didn't know which one it was. I do have red ones in my compost pile, but I just ordered from Mother Worms. It's an Ontario company, and they have such a great service, and they're not that expensive. And what I love about it is you have an add-on that you can add bedding. So when you're shipping them, if you're not too local like I am, like it's at least a day or two of shipping, they have like food to rely on. So I really, really enjoy that company. Yeah, Beyond the Pellet. I have so many books and so many things I have to read. I don't even think I will have enough months in next year to learn everything I want to learn. I have to focus on as soon as the kids go back to school, so on January 9th, the kids go back to school, and I'm going to give myself like Tuesday and Wednesday like to get back on track, get back in my routine. And on that week, that's when I start my online course from l'Académie Potagère. And it's 12 modules, so I'm hoping to do 2-3 module per month, so that when I am ready to start seeds or seedlings, or I'm in the process of transplanting outside, I will be done, so that in the winter time, when the colder months come like November, I can look into the other courses for the next year. And I also have to find time in that to do the soap. I want to do the animal fat soap course that I found online. Well, that Mama Homemade suggestion, because I have a lot of lard in my freezer, not from this year's pork, but the years prior. And I would like to use up a little bit of that lard that's frozen to do my soaps. I just got the story guide to raising dairy goats. Yeah, I saw you have little goats now. They're so cute. Isn't it you, Marcy, that put like cute little sweaters on your goats? I saw that on my Instagram and I can't remember if that's you. I saw that recently. Remind me if that was you. that had sweaters on her goats. So I have all of that to do in like before summer. So the soap course, the Académie Patagère course, and I have to do a garden plan, and I have to do a sowing plan. So I know which varieties I want to grow, but like I don't know what will go where, so I need to do that also. Just I need to make a soap from their milk. Oh, that's so nice, so nice. That must be so nice to do soap from your own goats. If I would have goats, like I think you have like those mini ones, I think I would milk them just to do soap and cheese. Angie's goat found Angie's goats found a much loving family, I'm pretty sure. Do you have Angie's goats? Hand sweaters. Yes, handmade sweaters also. Oh, lucky goats. Annie, I think we're always busy. End of November, early December, and now I'm on vacation, so it doesn't count. But is there any time during the year that we're not busy? Hello, Tammy. Close. Just a little over 400 hours. Well, that's not counting today. So today, if people are listening to me, I won't know until tomorrow morning. But it's getting close. Soon. Don't worry, you'll be the second people to know. My goats, oh, so cute. So if she wants to go visit them, my memory's correct. You guys are not that far apart. So yes, I'm definitely close from hitting that milestone. And whenever I do receive that email, thank you. Yeah, I see your comments. Thank you. Whenever I will receive that official email. So how it works is that there's the live count and there's the YouTube count. So the live count is what's happening now. Well, yesterday. So what I'm looking now is what happened up till midnight yesterday. And the YouTube count is 48 hours back. So once that YouTube counter is at 4,000 hours, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So once that here is all blue all the way to the end, I'm going to receive a message from YouTube saying that I've qualified. Once that, when I receive that email, I promise I will come here, either make a video or come live. I'll stop everything I'm doing, and you guys will, whoever's going to be on the live, will be the seconds to know. Or maybe the third, because I might call my husband first. 415, Tracy. Oh, it's sweet. So she can go visit them. Thank you. No, just over 415. YouTube is delayed and there been counters or so. Yeah, well, it's okay. Like, I know I'm close. Let's just say that it happens, and on June 1st I wake up and I qualify. It's amazing. But let's just say it does not happen on like the morning of January 1st. It happens on the morning of January 10th. I'm still gonna be happy. I'm not going to be disappointed if it doesn't happen on January 1st morning. I do know that I did say I was going to do the pie in my face live. You guys wanted to see that. We shall see. We shall see. I did say that regardless, I will do a live with some gifts, giveaways, once I receive that confirmation from YouTube, so that we can celebrate all of that all together with some free gifts and some fun, some jokes, some laughing, maybe some beer, maybe some wine. But until then, you guys are keeping me on my toes. You guys are keeping me like feeling loved, feeling blessed, and like I can't thank you enough. Every morning I look and I see that counter move forward, and I can't believe this is happening to me. Like a year ago, I was barely in in a couple hundred hours, and I think I was at 300 and something subs a year ago, something like that. It's 250 or 350. Marilyn posted this once. I can't remember if it's a 250 or 350. So December 23rd, I was at 250 subscribers. So a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. And I'm at my 2 years mark in March. So 1 year in, I was at 250 subscribers. I love the shawl behind you. Oh, I made this. I made this one 2 years ago. I was supposed to crochet triangle shawls this winter, but I didn't because I decided I was going to do the pantry challenge in the course online. So the course online will be my free time. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 triangle shawls for one day, my merch line for Back to Basics triangle shawls. But I don't know it's going to happen this year or not. Yes, definitely watery eyes. Definitely. Like every day I have like that watery eye. And I don't know if you're talking about me or you, but definitely me. Did you find a way to sell them? No. I looked into it. Etsy was charging me a certain amount per month for me to have an item on Etsy. And what kicked me in the teeth, I'm going to say this politely, what kicked me in the teeth is the shipping cost. I have to find a way to make them light. So that means I probably will have to change the yarn that I'm using. And I will probably have to vacuum seal them, do a test, ship them out, and see. Because if someone buys I can't remember, like someone said you can sell a shawl between $50 and $80 depending of blah, 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 blah. So let's just say the person pays $50 for the shawl and ends up being $30 of shipping. I don't think someone's going to pay for that. So I kind of abandoned that idea. And now we have about $6 of surcharge plus tax on any items that's not a letter. So until I can figure that out, I have put that project on hold. Where is the $sign under the chat? It's not coming with no, it comes with it comes with the qualification. Soon. You're talking about super chat? Is that what you're talking? Until then, until super chat is available for me, I do have a PayPal on I don't know if you can see it on a phone. Can you see it on a phone? Can you see it on a phone? You cannot. So when you go, when you go on my channel on your computer, where'd it go? On the top here corner, right here, you have different links. So you have my PayPal, you have my French channel, and you have a couple of other stuff there, and it's quick links. So until I have the super chat, that is the only way I saw that can be replaced for super chat. But soon. So I have to go through the qualification, get the email, and then wait. Tommy told me it was about 7 days to get an answer. Lynn told me it was about 5 days to get an answer. And Frankie told me it took her about 5 days to get an answer. So I have an average of at least 5 open days to have an answer from YouTube if I am qualified or not. And after that, so that means by the end of January, if it happens early January, I will officially have that. But until then, my PayPal is there. Oh, thank you. You're sharing. If I click on that, that's the channel, right? Hensley. Oh, nice. That's I hope we have to go in the coop today. We have to find there's a hen that started laying again. It'd be fun to have eggs. I'm looking forward to baking and eggs and sausage. I have to bug Lindsay or Jack to give me that recipe for breakfast sausages with turkey so I can do it. Like breakfast, bacon with sausages, homemade, and eggs. That would be an epic breakfast on like the New Year's week. If I can find a good meat grinder to make those sausages. Thank you. I don't understand why you can't see it on my phone, but I like on the computer you can see it. Nice. Well, my hens are old and I don't have hybrids. Hybrids will take a break from the experience I have. I had 6 hybrids in total since the beginning. And they take a smaller break than my heritage breeds. They stop laying end of September, November, and then November, December, and by early January, late January, they started back laying. But because of the temperature this year, I only have one hybrid this year. She just restart. I don't think she even stopped because we found the nest of 20 eggs somewhere inside the coop. Like we thought they were not laying because they normally lay in the box, in the egg box, and she was laying somewhere inside the coop that we had no access to. So when we cleaned the coop the other day, we found all those eggs. So she probably didn't even stop. So sometimes hybrid also, when they're young, they keep, even though it's cold, they're still gonna lay at least five eggs a week. So she's the only one. She's the youngest right now. I adopted her in September. So she's probably gonna give me an egg a day or an egg every other day. So I'm gonna have at least 1 dozen egg a week. My other hens, most of them are almost 5 years old. and I have three that are 2 years old, and I have one that's 3 or 4 years old. So next year, I have to at least get two hens, like to keep like a good egg inventory, because like my older hens cannot be harvested because they all have names. My kids gave them names, I gave them names, and they're like they're pets. So if ever one day they stop laying, they're gonna have a job. As soon as I realize, like all of them are colored eggs, so when I go and pick up, so I know a little bit everyone what they do, like which egg is where, which hen. So if ever I can figure out they're not laying, I'm gonna put them in compost pile. So I'm gonna create in the summer a chicken run just for those hens, and they're going to turn my compost. That's going to be their job. So if I can't harvest them for food and I feed them, they need to have a job. So those will be recycled to create faster compost, and like I won't be wasting the money on the feed. But in full production, when I had 8 hens, I had 3 hybrids, five, like my original flock, 5 regular breeds. I had at least 5 eggs a day, at least when they were in their prime. Well, 4 or 5 eggs a day, that's good. I would love to have that. I just took out my sourdough out of the fridge. I am hoping to have some eggs like within the next couple of days, because I want to bake some like desserts. I'll let you play, but I need to work on my list of OM food I'm doing so I can order a crew. I'm so happy that I'm helping out some people, because I've like been eyeballing this grocery store online for years, but the delivery option was per weight, so I could like order $200-300 of food, but you can have $100 of shipping cost. So that kind of like threw me off. But then I went back a couple of months and it says now free shipping. I think it's $150 and there's no tax. So that was great. And it's bulk. So I was so excited when they came up with this new thing. There are some places that they don't deliver in Canada, but like I was like so happy because they're almost like Azure standard, like maybe 4 or 5 times smaller. So now my online bulk ordering is going to be through them. I do use well.ca, and I also have access to a grocery bulk that I can buy in bulk. During the summer, like prime of the season, they have local fruits and local vegetables that I can buy in bulk. So now I have 3 options to buy in bulk that can deliver to my house, free shipping. I am so excited. My oldest hen is 7-year-old blue Wyandotte. Wow, she must be beautiful. I still have my first. I was told at 5-7 years old, 5 to 7 years old for hens. 1 to 3 eggs a day. Nice. Those older hens will love working. And yes, so that's what I keep saying to my kids. I will keep them, but they need a job. So right now we're keeping hens that don't produce eggs or produce less eggs. So they're going to need a job this summer because they're officially going to be more than 5 years old. And the only reason why we're keeping our bunnies is for the revenue of selling the babies, and the revenue of the babies will pay for the food, and we're going to get free compost out of it. So the installation and all that we'll have to pay, but at least the compost aspect will be mostly free. It only cost me my time. Yeah. When I do a breakfast of eggs, it's a dozen eggs, 10 to 12. Like my husband will eat 3, I eat 2. One of my son will eat 3. One of my son is so small, like he has a 6-pack and all, but he can eat 2 pieces of bread and 3 eggs. Still can't figure that out, but he eats a lot. Uh, and we need to do an OM food too. Nice. And like I on the website also you have certain, like if you buy herbs and medicinal, it gives you a little bit of a description of how to use it. My oldest hen was 10 years old when she passed away. My favorite hen passed away just before winter. I cried. Like, I was so all over the place when it happened. Her name was Fluffy. She was a buff, a buff Orpington. So nice, so sweet. She was almost like a dog. She would follow me around and like she would look at me, look up, and like you would see her, like she would jump, like pick me up, and then I would pet her, and she would just act like a dog or a cat. Like, and when I found her that morning, my heart was torn. And automatically I wanted to purchase another one, but then my husband said, if you purchase another Buff Orpington, it will not be Fluffy. Like, you will not have that connection with that chicken. Like, you might want that connection, but it won't happen. So I'm like, you're right. Yes, they do become a big part of our lives. She had a name. In like when I go inside their chicken run, if my neighbors are outside and they're listening to me, they probably think I'm cuckoo because I talk to my chickens and I talk to my ducks. And maybe I'm stupid. I think they talk back to me, but I do know that they're excited because I have food in my hands. If I didn't have food, they probably wouldn't talk to me. But still, like, I feel I have power. Like, they all come to me and they all come chit chat to me and they all seem happy. So I do talk to my animals. I might be the crazy chicken lady, but I give them the best. There's even Remy that has a chicken that one of her daughter, I think it's her, she's called Ketchup. She walks her, Ketchup, the hen, and she walks around the house with a leash, and the Ketchup follows her everywhere. It's so sweet. So I do hope one day I am able to find either a dog or a chicken or whatever that I can have that relationship with, because it's amazing to like to have that special bond with one of your animals. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that you pop in. I appreciate everything you're doing for me to reach my year-end goal. Know that I feel blessed. I appreciate everything you're doing. Watching my videos, sharing my videos, thumbs up, comments. It's amazing. And I cannot wait to celebrate this with you guys. Dogs talk back. I haven't figured out hen talk yet. Raven talk though. Okay, so I'm not the only one. I have chickens that have names. They are pretty smart birds. Studies have shown that they know their names. A chicken can recognize a certain amount of figures, people, sound, calls. Ducks can recognize even more. And there's a lot of people that has pet ducks inside their homes because of it, because they're very, very intelligent. I don't know why they call them like stupid animals, stupid birds, like bird brain. They are very intelligent. Some of them no, but most of them are very intelligent. So, dogs talking back, are you talking about barking, or are you talking about like the huskies that rah 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 that talks back? I'm gonna wait that you answer and then I'll let you guys go. Sorry. I hope Shoam is here so he can answer back. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live tomorrow at 11. Like to replace my Sunday night live. Um I've been here like very often, and I do want to spend time with my kids. So if I do one, it's going to be like today, a last minute decision. And I'm going to come on a short period of time, come to chat with you guys, send you off, wishing you a happy new year. And then we'll see. Normally body language, but they do have different. Okay. Well, mine barks a lot. So he does talk to me a lot. Hope everyone has a wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Same to you. Be safe. Have a blessed day, blessed weekend. And if people are here and I don't see you tomorrow, like if I do tomorrow's live, I'm going to say Happy New Year's, wishing you lots of health, lots of joy, lots of love, and a homestead, if you have a homestead, that provides for you beyond your expectation. So I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Yes. Okay. I'll see. I'll see what I'll do for tomorrow. If I do one or not, I'll message. I'll do a like maybe half an hour early post on my community tab. So take care, everyone. Okay. So Happy New Year, Marilyn. Just in case, Happy New Year's, everyone. In case I miss you guys tomorrow. Bye.